And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV, episode 178. I wanted to mention you were handing out the new uniforms. You now met with the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms. Forced through the established grand company and such. Now, you know, with this much small core kind of elite warriors can achieve. And I thought I'd name it for a company, so I hope that it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. When the truth draws near, Zyphreium, once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Shouldn't I be in blue now?
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
Good name. Oh, look, Crystal.
Whether it be the beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
I don't know if I agree about that totally, but...
Take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Oh, we do the little hand gesture.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were.
That would be me.
We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
So I don't think I'm 100% considered a Crystal Brave. I'm still, I think, more... Oh, welcome.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire isle.
Wow.
Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
Don't know who that is, so...
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon.
Yeah, his face doesn't actually look so
When I learned
up.
of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death.
Anyways, I can actually look at my character's face without being
Putting
like,
this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well? I wonder, have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
No, I don't think so.
Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
No, Arcanist, Bard, or Machinist. Conjurer, what? I guess it's not really point in saying Conjurer, is there? White Mage, Scholar, and Astroneer. Or Astrologist. Yeah. Thermage, Accountant. So I think we just finished 2.3, essentially. I hope. Because now we're being shown 2.4, which is Dream's Vice, so... Yeah, but every chancellor, so that shipment spare the fate of the last. Dragon back there. Things are uncommon fierce this day. And now into a thing, to see... Oh, here's Ishgard. Can I like cheat the cutscene so it draws me in there? Paper Mario, actually, now that I think about it. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh no. And I thought I was... Let's see, having just finished 2.3. Because what's weird is when I was looking at the master thing, it's not showing me anything. And what have you, says Alphanid in his new station as commander of the Crystal Braves. Trust mine, I cannot shape a creeping sense of dark foreboding. It was just not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. I learned relatively quiet of late. And the beast tribes, some of them are on constants available by the grand companies. Especially activity afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. Until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, do a little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Yonje is wholly dedicated to find the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for the good times on that front. All this you already know. Well, you know already. Let's speak then on more current matters, in particular say the crystal rays. It well to found their organization, ensuring smooth operating in another matter entirely. I doubt not that he's doing his best. I felt that a habbling hand or two would not go astray. I would send one of the Archons system, but he declined. You know how he can be independent to fault, and singularity loath to accept health. Of course, when the help comes to me, Wolven has entrusted countless men of port to your care in the past. Well, you would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. Here you to go and support him in whatever manner you are able. Look at the quests. I don't know. Zyphreium, do be concise, I'm rather busy. You would lend a hand, you see, I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that I want for attention. It's a matter of nature I was interested into my braze, but demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Not to say the men my men want for labor, they're hereby newly formed, there is already a great demand for his services. And we are hard-pressed to answer the petitions, but I digress. Fact is, I would sooner attend the particular matter myself, but my pay since were elsewhere. Yeah, and trusted the resolution of my second in command, Captain Ilberd. Tell him that I sent you and he shall furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Zyphreium.
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you?
So we're at 52, so I can get my
Commander
DPS.
Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the grand companies.
Sure, it's not me.
Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause.
Isn't Ivy a thing apparently in 1.0 there was supposed to be a Garlean spy? I remember hearing about this Ivy.
These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets. all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Meld? I don't know what meld is. I think that's Revenant's troll. You're still there. This has involved assignment for veteran adventure. Peace. No. Raban.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
I don't.
But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been.
15, I think.
And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanaland than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
Guess I have to keep on sharing praise, you know.
I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Well, no, I don't think anyone's actually out of place.
So it is we who have been compromised. Telegi Adelegi's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
You're drinking for 2 expansion. Well, actually, 1 full expansion and... I really like their suits.
Flame General, you wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep
You're the
up.
Crystal General, actually? Not necessarily
Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
So yeah, I'm assuming I'm pretty much officially not part of the Crystal Braves. Looking into them a little bit, and no, they're not a natural grain company. For reasons. Nice fire starter was funny. Let's say. Continue his investigating the guardian spy known as the Ivy. On for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. I should say we must tread water warily. Oh, a misstep may well cost us their lives. They might cost them next time, so